Okay, we are in the 521. As you can see, I decided to mount the tach there. Mounted gauges here. We turn this to the on, which is pretty cool, the ignition switch right here. There we go. Also check illumination. Hold on here. Oh, yep, that's 4 ways. Good thing those are working. Got some white going on down here, some amber going on down there. So, all that's working. Now, carburetor definitely needs some tuning. Look at that. Started right at 14. Oil pressure is... Alright. Now this is DJ from High Impact Motorsports. So today this is a Datsun 521. This is probably I wouldn't say this is the first, but first for the shop, yes, because this is the most where I actually had to go crazy detail like my Chevy Love and go through the whole wire harness. So when this came in, had 30 amp fuses in every single slot on this aftermarket fuse box, which melted a whole bunch of wiring. And when you get this technical in detail, people always shy away from wiring. And what it is like there's many circuits involved. I think I spent half a day pounding in my head on what everything did, going through all the colors to find out what circuits powered what. Because for the most part, the factory harness is still here, and yes, you can still get the wiring diagrams. So, ended up laying out a different fuse box. But when you get, like I said, when you get too involved, you got documents like this. Got a big wiring diagram there, and the reason for that, guys, is because that's actually the true year. Turns out 71s and 72s are different. Figured I'd update a High Impact Motorsport video for you guys. It's been a long time since I've posted one, since I think the last one was the Ford dead injectors that I found. Alright. Had the oil pan off this thing. This is actually an L20B in a, where this originally would have came with an L16. Where'd I put it? Got an aluminum radiator with a fan. I installed a fan controller. This thing's pretty cool because it goes into the radiator fins. You got a little dial potentiometer right there that you can adjust it to whatever temp. That's installed. They also had the fuel pump to straight power, no fuses or any of that, running off a toggle switch. And since they did that, I ended up putting in a fuel pump relay. My fuel pump relay is chilling right there. And like I said, I got the wiring fusible link wire because, come on guys, you gotta have fusible link wire on circuits that are straight power, especially like your alternator wire. These are Mikuni curves. And to regular MSD Mallory distributor. I did an internal regulated alternator, and so far that's working great. New starter, because the starter when it got here, it got stuck on. Ignition switch, new ignition switch, because that was smoking, caught fire, like I said, like so many wires melted. And what they did was the circuits that should have been on Keon accessory circuits, there's a different fuse box that I ran for that, because what they did was they ran everything off battery power, so everything was on, and they ran toggle switches to kill those circuits, which it's like, come on. So there's that fuse box, which is straight battery power for the circuits that need to stay on, and then the ones that are on switch bolts, that's under the dash. So yeah, let me clean up the rest of the harness now that everything works. And I do like this truck. I really love the body style on this truck. Like it's basically equivalent to like the old Chevys, even though it's a Datsun 521. I'm just like, if Chevy had a miniature truck, wasn't so big, I pictured this was what it would be. But yep, we got volts, we got oil pressure, we got coolant. The headlight switch, had to get another. We used an aftermarket, but I made it look factory, so I don't think he's gonna mind that. And yeah, time to clean up the rest of the harness, make it look beautiful. So to show progress, this is just basically the engine bay side of things. Got it pretty well cleaned up, got it running in there. It's not finalized yet. Got the wire through the radiator, and now it's just cleaning up this side, and then the engine bay is almost done. And then it's onto the inside. So we are back. Got the wiring all finished up. Got it running up into there in the fender well area. It's all tucked back, all taped up. Way cleaner than when I had it looking like spaghetti. Come on to the inside. Same thing. All hooked up. So now it's just add some coolant and get this thing all tuned out. And hopefully you'll be seeing this thing running. This is DJ from High Impact Motorsports. We're in the 521 that I just finished wiring. As you can see, all the gauges are doing what they need to. Let's go ahead and shift this in a second. You definitely need some brake bleeding because they're spongy as heck, but damn, this thing's got some power. Pretty cool. Not bad. Really feels like you're in a 510, but like a pickup truck 510. Carburetor still needs some good tuning, but the thing's running and driving now. Apparently he's got some guy coming out to do the jetting on these carbs. And so we just want to get him close, you know, just so this is a running, driving truck, and then all the fine tuning can be done by his friends. So we'll have that. And as you can see, all the wiring's all nice and cleaned up now. There's no more spaghetti mess in here. Everything's tucked up where it needs to be. And yeah, 44 mag shifter, one off. High rows in their